to fear the in it. No, we can't afford to do this, bro. Do you know what? Let me actually say this as plain and simple as possible. Okay, now we are. Off of my last video, I got an amazing amount of attention that genuinely I couldn't have imagined. I heard a lot of people tell me that I should spread my opinion on politics and talk about some issues which I'm sure I will at some point in time. However, this is not the main vehicle for this channel. Not because I don't necessarily have an interest in some areas of politics, but because I just don't think people care. I genuinely don't. A couple of weeks ago, close to a month ago, I posted a video about how the riots. A couple of weeks ago, close to a month ago, I posted a video about the riots and I talk about deep issues such as immigration, culture, religion, and how they can rub against each other. Look on all the media outlets. You will not find one, not a single one, pointing to the fact that the UK was rioting less than a month ago. I was watching a podcast and something that guy said made me laugh so much. It was that, you know what? People forget. And they do. People who know me have known that I've been talking about these contentious things such as immigration, culture, politics, religion, and how we mesh together as a society. Can't get through one conversation without him saying something controversial. I was never forgetting the issues I had in my mind. They never escaped. As someone who has been living these conversations and these ideas and writing them down and expressing them from my mid-teens, I can honestly say that people forget and will forget. They will forget the grooming gangs. They will forget that blacks have a system built into the culture to not help their root issues. People will forget about the immigration crisis, the BLM marches, the terrorists from Manchester, the loss of English culture, the fact that we have created a society unified only by individual gain, so no collaborative effort is truly a team one and from the soul, until it is time to remember. Until you hear on the news, it's time to march. Until you hear from people, it's time to write. Until that YouTuber makes you think something. Until. I cannot wait until. I don't care about your black screens, your Palestine marches. This isn't your kid you don't spend time with, but try to compensate with nice gifts every now and again. These are real issues and should be treated like real priorities. I can't tell you who told me this saying or story, but it goes something like this. A man and his son have a dog. The dog is resting on a nail. The nail is piercing the dog. So the boy says that he should pick up the dog and help it out so it can get off the nail. And his dad says, no, leave the dog. If the dog was in enough pain, he would get up himself. Me writing this made me think maybe I should be the point in change to talk about issues. I'm not sure if I have the chops for that. I wish I was a politician, but for now I'm just a poet. Let's do that all again. We got 10%. Let's do it all again. Ooh. Off of my last